Going live 2 o'clock in the morning. Man, I'm crazy. I am a crazy kid for some reason. Okay. So I have this puzzle here that I've been struggling to solve. It is black to move, and it's a pawn in game. But how do I solve the pawn in game? So I'm struggling with this. I didn't put much thought to it, but just looking at it, it's not that easy, or at least it's not that simple. Yeah, I was sitting here, I'm solving it while I'm trying to study as well. I just don't know what to do. I can get it wrong, but you don't learn from that if you don't try. I can push, but after d6 is completely lost. Um, in fact, it's illegal to push now. King d6 looks like the only option. King d6, king f5 take on f6. Unless you send run here to a3, which I can do that. Okay, so do you want me to go back? So you want me to go after the f3 pawn, but can't you just take? Captures? I have to go here then. Oh, you want me to go this side? And then promote my g pawn. So king e3 takes. Oh, I see, I am fast. I thought I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, I didn't calculate, I was just assuming. Okay, what happened here? Rook takes e1. It looks like again I can simply just recapture. Rook e1. there's nothing there's nothing that black can do here. Even rook e1, bishop f2, king f2, there's no useful checks. There's queen h4, but bishop g3. Bishop g3, queen d4, but man, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, look here. When I say rook e1, rook takes e1, bishop f2, king f2, queen h4, bishop g3, queen d4, king g2. You can't block with the bishop because my queen is on the diagonal. So you can give it a check. But then I just play bishop f2 because my king is on g2. Okay, then we have queen g5. I didn't see queen h4 because now I can't play bishop g3 because of captures. I missed this move, but don't I just have a check? f6. After f6. Ooh, f6 I don't got, but I have queen d8. Yeah, because if captures and I pick up the queen. Thought I was being smart there. What is the solution? Let me just try. So I didn't see now. Threatening queen f2. Okay, just bishop e3. Yeah. I'm trying to memorize this factors that I need to learn for my exam. I know it because it was part of my other module as well. So, but it's not the same. It's the same information, but it's not the same facts. And now I'm doing research and I'm finding out it's just this different name. It's the same thing but a different name. So I need to learn the new names for it. But it's alright. I know the concepts at least. And in this position, I think I just go after the pawns. I can play king h7, uh, king h7, king f7, and this should work. It's fast enough. So there's no need to calculate going after the pawns. Just calculate the one variation. So I'm in Zugzum. No, my opponent. Okay, it's a mutual Zug, so not really because it's my move. So king e3 is basically the only move. King e3, king g3, king d4, and then you take opposition. But I'm sure once I go here, just push. Yeah, I can even go back. I can even go back. King e3, king e5, king e3 doesn't work. I'm losing, but I have to go here. Yeah. Am I supposed to act like a shoulder? So I'm supposed to shoulder, and once the king goes here, then I go here. Because if I go immediately, what's wrong with going immediately? Push. No, that's just a dumb move from the king. Just push. We both promote, and I do get the checks, but then I can pick this pawn up and look here. There's so much threats as well, but not now though. If let's say I play check, the king has to go in a light square. Give a check, pick this pawn up instead, but look here. There's so much. These queens are dangerous. But okay, take the loss on that one. Yeah, this looks like a nice position. Don't I just get? Isn't it just a skew because of takes and then like rook here, rook d1. Oh, it's bishop f. Yeah, I completely forgot. I should have calculated it through. Just playing off instinct. I just push here, and then I push as well. No, I don't push. I take first. I block because there's no way of capturing the pawn. David, the only one, you will win, I believe in you. Thank you, thank you. Hello guys, thanks for joining. Yeah, just doing some puzzles. Trying to get my rating up because it's just been dropping recently a lot. Very fast as well. But I'm trying to stay active, do puzzles, not get rusty. Um, because I'm not playing much. you know. So that doesn't work. It has to be knight f6, king h8. Wait, knight f6, king h8, knight e4, hit the queen. The queen will block. Then you just take, rook takes, and you bring the other piece in to pin. They'll push, and I think you can just take, bring the knight back to prevent the square. That was a bad calculation. Is it first captures? Knight f6, queen h8, king e7, check. Oh, it takes because you sack the queen. Ah, okay. And you win the exchange. Yeah. Okay. It's a slow one. Still start. A very, very slow start. It must be bishop e8. Just to clear the file for the rook. It has to be bishop e8. And no other way. Okay, and then you just take. And then what do you do now? You play bishop g8. Okay. Yeah. Takes and then push. Okay, yeah. And then you capture. Okay. That's an interesting one because they're gonna throw in this check. Takes king g8. Push. Bishop h7. King h7. Bishop f8. King g8 attack the bishop. Now you have to go back with the rook to c1. Now you can just capture and you push opponents to victory. Yes, because I'm thinking now, because bishop f6, what does it do? You have to take with the rook. I completely missed it, man. I need to just slow down. I need to just slow down because my rating is dropping, completely dropping. But okay, need to focus. I need to focus because I used to be 2700. Now I'm 22. I don't know why am I not thinking. I must use my head. I must use my head. Yeah, it's problem. You know, this queen can somehow get into the position here with f8 and come here. But the question is it fast enough? Because let's say I play queen a3, there's king a5, king h5. No, then it's check. Yeah, then it's checkmate. So the king has to go back. Now you can even check with the rook if the king goes back. No, so the rook check is useless. You have to go queen f8, and then your threat is rook h6. So yeah, queen a3. Okay. Yeah. So then what's the next one? What is the next puzzle? It has to be a pawn sacrifice. It has to be a pawn sacrifice with h4. It's as simple as to. Yeah, h4, king h4, queen f2. My only problem is rook 5 to g3. Rook 1 to g3 is checkmate. Oh, but the king has. Okay. I keep missing that. And there's no f5 because of queen takes. There's a bunny. So you can't recapture back. What can it be? So h4, king h4, forced move. It's a forced move. But I feel like there has to be something else. There has to be something else. It has to be h4. Like, come on, there's no other option. Let's do h4. It's nice having these queens on the same file, but it's protected, so you can't really do much with it. h4, king h4, queen c2. This rook 1. Then there's knight g2, king g4, king to g4, and then you can play f5. And it's a fork. Oh, you want us to win the queen for the knight. There's no checkmate. Yeah, you want us to win the queen for the knight. But how do you win the queen for the knight? Because the knight's no longer covering the f5 square. If I give a check, the king will move. If I give I can force a draw. But this is a Lichess puzzle. They don't do draws here. Ooh, what a move. You do win the queen. Because the king moves. And now you play f5. After queen takes. Now there's a check, forking the king and the queen. Now this is a very nice puzzle. So I'll show it now. Once the king moves, there's f5. If rook takes, then what are you doing? Because well, there's a knight fork if you wanna do that. And if queen takes, if you wanna, because it's pinned, you simply sack and then up a rook, and then after if knight takes and the king moves back, this is checkmate. But if you don't want it, if queen takes, then there's the fork here. What's wrong with if4 takes check here? Um, yeah, can't sack the queen immediately, but the queen sack is always available sometime. That's a very nice puzzle. I took my time, so I managed to get it right. So if I don't get rid of this problem with the queen, it's a draw by repetition. Say I take, let's say I play h takes g7. Now black is queen b4, queen c3. It's a draw. My king will just shuffle you. So I don't want that to happen. Rook c1, queen b4, king a1. And what are you gonna do? If you trade off, I am simply better because of rook c1 and I'm threatening a checkmate. And how do you stop the checkmate? How do you stop the checkmate? Even my threat of queen g5, there's a draw with queen c2, queen c3. It's a draw by repetition. So I have to avoid that. Rook c1, queen b4, king a1. And I have queen b4 now. Queen g5. Sorry, queen g5 now. How do you stop it? G6 and then I play queen f6. Yeah. Okay. Now I take king e7 and I just have fun with this position. Takes king e7, takes, yeah, it's not that fun because I'm getting there's a lot of checks. And it's actually a draw. It's not a draw. Yeah, it is a draw. It's a draw. Hmm. But they don't let you continue. So king e7, it's at queen g5, and saying you must wait because rook c7 does not work. Especially if I play like this, just doesn't work. Oh, it might work. There's rook queen e1, king b2. We give a check here, here, and the rook comes back. I completely forgot about that. The queen is covering this b3 square, and then if queen d2, I can just come back, and then we have a transposition into the same position. Lee, you wanna play? Yeah, you can send send a request. Let me type quickly my name in the chat. My leech's username. We can play again. Okay, let me just type it in quickly. You know, I can just go to my profile and put the show my thing without type it because it's much simpler in any case. Slowly getting back to 2,300. Slowly but surely. So you're offering a queen trade that looks unrefutable. Takes. My arrows are bad. Unlimited time. That's insane. What happened to the request? Okay, so takes push, yeah, and then okay, 5 plus 0. Let's do it. The French defense. I got no clue what to do against this opening. No clue. So let's play a boring game. Let's trade off e pawns and play chess. Bishop f4 c3. Main ideas. Maybe even f3. Bishop g4. Bishop f4. Rook e1. c3. Knight d2. Knight f3 or knight f1. Knight g3. My rating is very much inflated. I don't think I'm 2,200. I'm at least 2,100. It's too much because I'm gonna, if I play now, I'm gonna lose it all. So I'm gonna plant my knight on e5. I can play h3, takes. I got no problems. Okay, that's actually a good move. That's actually a good move. G3 looks a bit ugly, but it does the job. I'm basically saying you have to capture. You don't have to, but you can go to d7. This is a very nice move. I completely missed it. So I need to focus. Missing these moves here. Queen d6, such a good intermezzo. And I do a lot of intermezzo puzzles. Isn't this a pawn? I need to like clear space on my laptop because it gets flat very quickly. Uh, this has to be a pawn. I can take it two different ways. I can trade everything off on e4, or I can take on d5. I can play knight takes, because if queen takes, I got bishop takes. And I control this diagonal where I can swap off bishop for knight and have a better pawn structure while being up a pawn. Or I can play bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes, and I'll be up a pawn. My light squares are weak, but there's nothing to take advantage of it. And there's no pawn here if once I take with the rook because my knight covers the d5 square. And I can always play like rook e8 and just like a discovery attack. Don't know what my opponent's idea was. I can play rook e1, just take control of the e file. Rook e1 seems normal. There's knight c4, b3, knight d2, queen e2 should be sufficient. It does the job. Yeah, does the job. And I'm gonna do some comments right now. This is insane. Is that a penalty? Ooh, it might be a penalty, you know? It might actually be a penalty. Trade of queens takes, rook takes, knight c4 and rook e2. Yo, that's a hectic penalty, eh? Because it's been 40 minutes. I got rook e2. I cover the b2 pawn. Man, I did not expect it to be so close. I thought Inter Miami is gonna be easily winning this. Like easily winning it. Now we're gonna play slow chess. Very slow chess. My opponent's gonna want to trade off rooks. I'll play king f1 and get my king involved. Yeah, completely missed it. I can't even play knight 3. I'll play knight e2 and then c4 and just get my king into the game. I can even play a4 here, but let me get my king in, and I can always play knight e2. So my opponent wants the square. It's a good square. It is a good square. I'll bring my rook in. Does my rook? The rook deserves to be there. Does it belong there? Don't know. It's fine. Bring my knight in first. You can play knight a5. I can just attack it. Bring my other knight to c5. Yeah, we're gonna go back. No, not back. I'll hit the pawn. How are you gonna defend it? Because if you do this, I pick up the other pawn. Okay, now I just attack the pawn. You're gonna bring your rook and I'll bring my rook. Ah, okay. I thought I was stuck, but I can just take. I lose the pawn though. It was a nice pawn. It's unfortunate I had to leave like it. Okay. I'm gonna take. And I play a check. Oh, time. I forgot about time. Well, well played, well played. Yeah, I just forgot about the time. But this is, I don't know, this, you have the advantage because of the pawn. Definitely, because of the pawn. Good game, good game. Yeah, it was a, I got lucky because of the time. Yeah, thanks for the game. Go back to some puzzles. Let me see this, a5. Ah, I didn't see this when I was calculating. Now my knight's trapped. I don't have captures. Rook takes. So I have to go back. Now you defend. Yeah. Takes. My opponent is creating complications in this game. Yeah. It's correspondence game. I have to be winning this position. I just know it. Double up my rooks, hit the people. But okay. I'm gonna day in 22 hours to sort that out. So two puzzles, go back to puzzles. So this position takes push, yeah. And I can always run to the side. There's no need for me to stress about it. There's something around. Oh, you want me to sack the pawn? Bishop h7, king h8, queen h5, queen g5. Yeah, this is winning. Now I don't have just have sorry. Uh, Bishop g8, knight h6. Maybe not bishop g8. Bishop g6, knight h6. Um, Bishop takes. Maybe bishop takes. But I can simply just take the knight. There's no need to overthink it. Just take the knight. You know, just take the pawn if bishop takes. If you recapture this check, trade off, king moves and you pick up the knight and you simply out material. Whoa. the first trade off. And then takes. Ah, okay. Let me check that out because I was too fast. So I was thinking takes, and yeah, you don't even have to take. You just move the knight. Hmm. Yeah, I missed that. I was even thinking takes and bring knight here, but then after takes, I forgot about the taking a check. If my king maybe was my if my king was f2 maybe. No, but then this rook blocks. Hmm. So it doesn't work. Doesn't quite work. It's just the order of events that changes everything. An order that changes everything. Yeah, no, this I was studying as well now. I was thinking, and give it my all finish. You're done. Get a break. Get a long break. I think it's a month. Stream every day. Taking with the bishop looks very nice. Because I can always play like bishop g8, check, and I cover one of the squares of promotion. Hmm. So once they push, I play bishop g8, push, bishop g8, king g6, and then I push because once they push, ah, maybe it's bishop e6 push here, delay it. Delaying it could work. Nah, man, I thought I was smart. So if I push and then I delay, oh, I don't delay at all. I take and I just hide my king in the corner. That's one way out. It's one way. I was thinking bishop e6 because if they push, I just take. But now, yeah, okay. I must think. So I'm getting checkmated if I take that rook. So I can give a check first and bishop blocks, then I take. So you want me to pick the bishop up first and then the rook check, yeah, and then check, and then pick up. I get it right on my second time. Like I always win things in my second season. So we're going into a pawn endgame. Down a pawn. Pawn endgame, down a pawn with h4. So I'm not supposed to play h4. Okay, so I'm supposed to take. Supposed to give a check. I'm supposed to push here and then trap the rook off. Or just trap the rook in general. You know, that's a very nice puzzle. Why am I rushing it though? I'm thinking I trap the rook, but the rook it has a whole file open, not a file, it has a whole thing open. Yeah, I mean, it's a simple mistakes, simple mistakes. And I'm disappointed in this one because it's such a simple puzzle. Look here, look at this. I'm about to play the correct move. I can play like queen e5, queen f4. I can take with queen f4. I just my plan is to take and to take the rook. So there's no way other way. Just take. Like there's no need to overcomplicate the matter. Look at this beautiful puzzle. Takes, check, king moves. And it's checkmate. Forget about the queen. It's just checkmate. Very nice puzzle. It's like I'm speed running these things. You're speed running at g3, king h5, h4, and the king's here. Okay. Then I push, but now the knight blocks. Well, the knight comes in. I can push. Knight here. Can't believe the score is still 0-0. And the game started 2 o'clock in the morning. The American time zone is crazy, man. Watching a game 2 o'clock in the morning. Not even my team playing. I don't even know when my team plays. This is a challenging one. A nice challenging one. And they missed a penalty. Can you believe it? It's just h4. Can you believe it? h4 and g3. Yeah, there's a mating it, and you can't stop it. Whoa. Bishop c3, bishop c6, bishop c6. What a move, man. What a move. Followed by queen h5, queen a4. Man, this is unbelievable. Oh, yes, I thought I was smart. Thought I was a genius coming up with that move, but just go back. What do I take? Do I give a check? And now I take rook blocks. What happens after rook the rook blocks? I take bishop takes, and then okay. I thought I was smart with bishop c6, but let me analyze it. Let me analyze the game. So the correct solution is queen a4, check takes. But is bishop c6 too slow? Queen c5. You want to give. We want to checkmate. You want to promote that g3. If you go here, then it's a draw because rook h5 or knight takes. So now I can't even play here because you trade off, and I'm just losing. So if you want a real draw, queen b5, because they take and then you move back. Okay. We're repeating because if you take the rook, there's checkmate because of this pawn. King will move and pick up. Yeah, interesting puzzle. Bishop c6 would have been a cool move though. Very, very nice. Unfortunate, it wasn't meant to be. Was not meant to be. Ooh, this is beautiful. Look at this geometry. Nah, this is beautiful. Queen h5. No, ending all the fun. Ending all the fun. Queen h6. And then you sack the rook. Do you want to sack the rook though? Rook f1 looks like it just does enough. Such a beautiful move. Geometry. Queen h5. You threaten checkmate. And you threaten the checkmate. Some mathematics this. Some absolute mathematics. I must save that puzzle. I'll have to go back to it one day. Because you can't give the rook up. You're down too much material, and you're gonna lose the bishop. But you're gonna have a knight, rook, and bishop. for the queens. That's it's yeah. Keep the rook on the board. Keep the rook on the board. You know, rook d3, rook h3. Looks like the only move, like the best solution. Two options: rook d3 to h3 and queen f7. How do you stop checking? How do you stop losing the queen? Well, you move out of the way. But is there a way to stop it here? It can't be. It just can't be, man. It can be. It just can't be. Queen f2. Queen f7 is the simplest option. Simple fork. Rook d3. Ah, it's a draw. Why is it a draw? The queen steps out of the way. And yeah, pieces are getting traded off. You have a pawn and a rook for the knight and bishop, but is it enough? So the fork is the best outcome. Yeah, getting close to 23 again. 2,300. I need to double check these answers that I wrote. I really need to double check them because I wrote these on Thursday. It's Sunday today. So I've just been trying to learn it. And I'm like, did I really write this? So what is a TSA? Tourism Satellite Accounts. Now I need to say what is an example of this to compare the information so that I know what it's about, at least that I have an idea of what it is. So I don't go blindly in and just memorizing information for no reason. Push. You can take and then push here and gain opposition. Takes, push, takes, king moves, king up here, straight off, but now then you're losing. G6. Could maybe G5, but no man, it's just the pawn. It's more of a liability. It has to be more of a liability. So if you say what a TSA is, let me just highlight it. Measure the size of economic sectors. It measures, so it's like a measuring tape, not defined in national accounts. Basically measures the economic impact on a specific area. What is a multiplier effect? It's basically like one thing that leads to another, cause and effect, basically. Cause and effect. But how do I explain cause and effect in simple way? Just explain multiplier effect in simple way. Multiplier effect. Um, let's say I'm about to sleep and I decide, okay, let me play a game of bullet. I end up playing 100 bullet games, and then I go to sleep, and I wake up tired. Now, waking up tired could be the result of playing bullet all night. There's a multiply effect. One thing led to the other. Maybe if I didn't play bullet, then I would have slept earlier. I would have slept earlier and woke up a bit less tired. In this case, we're talking about economic activity. What's GDP? The price go up when it's USD. The currency they used in Britain is British pounds. In Europe, most countries they use euros. In South Africa, we use rand. It's very the currency is bad, but okay. Hectic, man. Hectic. Now, but solve this puzzle. It has to be takes. Oh, it's push, and then do we go in, and we attack, and we take this one, so that we have a passport. Okay. So there's a pawn on B6 that is hanging. Pawn on B6 that is hanging. Is it worth going after? I don't know. I don't know if it is worth going after. Queen B6, King C8, Knight C6, Knight C6, King D7, Knight A7, with the threat of Queen D6 checkmate. Check. Maybe it works. Maybe. Is it just take the pawn, or what is it? What is the solution? I just play Queen A7 because the knight can't move. If you capture, I have a check first. Check of queens. Then I recapture the knight. You know, I was thinking knight c6 and with king around there, knight a6, and yeah, this is not checkmate because I don't have the pawn. I don't have an anchor. Yeah, I have these blind spots in my visualization. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I had it for years. I still don't know how to fix it. I need to put more effort into finding a way to fix it. There's no improvement if you're not willing to improve. There's no improvement if you're not willing to improve. But GDP, the total value of all goods and services produced within the country over a specific period of time, usually a year, because they often make an announcement at the budget meeting. Not the budget meeting, the budget, what you call it? I don't even watch it anymore. But I think it's February, which is when they start the I don't know what it's called because I don't read much up on it unless I see it somewhere. So the budget plan for the country. It's C4, C4, takes, one takes. And what is the discovery? Takes, four takes. How did I even get to this position? Khan Sicilian. Sicilian Khan. Ooh, sacrificing. Okay, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Inter Miami is getting very, very close to scoring. But they keep blocking off Messi. They just keep blocking him off. This is an interesting position. You know what I'm gonna do? Put my camera off, and I'm just gonna eat finish quickly, so that yeah, I just wanna eat finish. So put my camera off quickly, and then see what happens. But I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. Why don't I just play bullet? Let's play some bullets. I've lost a lot already. Can always lose more. Lego James. I'm gonna push e4. Okay. Now you're gonna push e4, yes. Now you're gonna push. You're gonna take. I play queen c2. Queen c7, sorry. I'm in danger. Gonna lose this pawn as well. That's fine. I completely forgot that. Takes back here. We just move back. You can push, yeah. I'm gonna blockade. Ah, takes. Yeah. And resign. Lego James is too strong for me. The guy's too strong for me. I'm fine. We can trade off. Okay. Oh man, I was winning that position. I was winning it. Gotta bounce back. Please play 5. Please play 5. Oh man. I was definitely better there as well. Why am I so scared? Why am I so scared? Let's just play. I'm just gonna cast a king side and play not so risky chess. Hopefully. Because yeah, this position is why didn't I just take the rook? Why didn't I just take the rook? I'll play it. I can play g3 after rook f5, or I can just bring my rook back. King h1 seems alright. Let me just move out of the way. And then there has to be something to win the queen. Are they gonna take takes? I walked into the fork. Yeah. Ah, yeah, so falling apart. So falling apart. Not a single win yet. It's okay. Still lose some to win more. My decisions are not that good because trading with that bishop is not even worth it. I had a good bishop, could have rerouted it here somewhere. You can push, I'll go back. And I'll say I'm not worried. Take in the center. This is a fork. The queen's gonna move here. I can go back. Can even plant. Okay. There's a focus, so I don't know. Because I had so much issues, I don't know why my opponent resigned. What? Okay. That was strange. That was very strange. Hey, maybe my friend will challenge me. Maybe. Maybe he'll challenge me. Rook D, take with the D pawn. The D rook, take with the D rook. You're gonna lose the A5 pawn anyway, so just gonna have B6. Ooh, okay, okay, nice intermezzo. Now you can take with the C, the B rook, rook B takes C1, C8. That bishop is actually doing a good job. Yeah, rook E3. Can I trade off? It's not gonna be easy because you're losing the pawn at D6 as well. Oh no! I was gonna save this one. How did it happen? Reflected. Ah, it's just a fork. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah. That's the six positive. Positive is the term. Positive economic impacts of tourism in the country. So it says list. So you don't need to explain it, just list it, like write down bullet point form. I would like to play Bless with him, but not rated. Unrated. Ah, it doesn't matter. It's just a number. No, I don't mind. If I win, I get like one or two. No, no, it can't be that. It's probably three. At least three. Spillover effects. So I'm guessing that's like a multiplier effect. One good thing happens, the next follows because of it. He has to do everything to avoid a trade. If knight d4 gets spread, it's a blunt because there's a fork. That's a cool fork. What's your elo? My elo is like 2,200 for blitz. 2,200 for bullet. It's about 2,500. So it's much higher because I mainly play bullet. I don't play much blitz. Rapid, I also don't play much. It's about 2,300. Oh, draw by repetition. Hectic. I can challenge him. Let's see if he's gonna accept it. See if we can change the view. I don't know, it still looks a bit, but okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go sleep and I need to be up early. How am I gonna do that? I ask myself the same question. But okay. Good night, everyone, or good morning, and goodbye. You might see me another time. So I'm gonna count to 3. because there's a delay on the stream. One.